Yeah, who do you love? And let me ask you another question. Do you or anybody you love experience any kind of recurring pain? And while we're on the subject, did you know that physical pain is nothing more than a sensory reaction from nerve endings that are, in most cases, being triggered by inflammation coming in contact with those nerve endings? Well, I am not a doctor, and I am not offering any kind of medical advice. But the Limu products all contain an extract from a brown seaweed called Limu moi. The extract is named fucoidan and is something that has been referred to as a miracle, with properties in it that fight inflammation. But fucoidan is not a drug, and none of the Limu products are drugs, nor do they have any drugs in their ingredients. If you or anybody you love struggle with any kind of recurring pain and you would like to try Limu to see if it would help with your pain, I recommend checking with an actual doctor before trying anything other than what that doctor might prescribe. As the text reads, there are over 1.7 billion active users on Facebook every day. So, along with the pain reducing, weight management, and energy boosting benefits of the Limu products, just ponder the earning potential of a promoter for a company that has partnered with Facebook and has 24/7 access to that big of a client base. Let me rephrase that. As a Limu promoter, you would have access to a potential client base of more than 1,700,000,000 potential partners and or customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And please comment below this post by typing "I'm interested." And according to Facebook, the average Facebook user in the United States spends spends at least 8 hours on Facebook every month. I personally think that is extremely low, because I know that since Limu partnered with Facebook, I personally spend 3 to 5 hours a day, and usually 4 to 5 days a week on Facebook, if not more. So if you calculate the lowest of that time, I spend at least 48 hours a month on Facebook. And as a Limu promoter, you could be a part of the time people spend on Facebook. Let's look at another Facebook statistic. I also believe this figure is extremely low. Facebook claims the average Facebook user has 305 Facebook friends. Yeah, I know. There's that word again. Average. Well, a person that I totally respect and consider as being a mentor, whose name is Grant Cardone, expresses a saying on a very repetitive basis. And that expression is, be obsessed or be average. And because of that axiom, I don't consider myself average. And I am aware of the general stigma associated with the word obsessed. But I consider being obsessed with improving my life and my finances and that of as many other people as I can as being a healthy obsession. But it makes no difference how many friends anybody has. If you only had 100 friends on Facebook and you wanted to join me as a promoter in Limu, I will bet at least 50 of those 100 friends would also like to earn more money. Now let's look at this. Let's say that each of those friends that joined you as a promoter also had 100 or 500 or maybe 1,000 or even 5,000 friends on Facebook. Well, it is a fact that only about 17% of friends of people in an MLM ever join that friend's opportunity. And from personal experience, I have found that is even a pretty high estimate. So, for the sake of a legitimate estimate, I am going to reduce that amount to a minimum of 1% and say that only 50 of each of their friends decided to join and purchase a minimum order of $50 worth of Limu product. That would make a total order of 125,000 orders of Limu product, which means you would earn $6,250 from that order. Okay, now let's take this to a third level. Even though Facebook claims that an engaging post is shared an average of 7 to 15 times, I honestly don't think I can get the next level of dots on the screen. But let's say that each of those friends had a similar number of friends on Facebook, but only 50 of each of their friends decided to get involved. That would make a total number of 125,000 orders, which means you would earn $312,500 from those orders. I am not trying to overwhelm you. I am telling you this to demonstrate how prosperous it can be as a Limu promoter. You may be wondering if Limu offers a wide range of products to the marketplace. And the answer to that question is no. Limu focuses more on the quality of products than it does the quantity, which means Limu makes the best products rather than offering a multitude of questionable products.
If you're just joining us and I see quite a few people jumping on, just going to tell you one more time what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to show you guys. I'm not selling anything. I don't have a script. I'll give you my cell phone number and you can message me or text me if you have any specific questions. But I'm just going to show you how. I'm just going to show you how to do some online marketing to create an extra income, how to partner with a manufacturer that has the rights to one of the strongest super nutrients right now. It's debuted on World News. It's in all kinds of health magazines. and it's getting you a lot of fantastic results in the marketplace. They've put it in a few different products, and you don't have to go and sell it. You don't stock it in the trunk of your car. You don't go bother your friends and bug them, but literally 30, 45 minutes a day running a system that I've developed, connecting the consumer to the manufacturer. You get your hand in the middle and get paid a little commission on it. You don't have to be a great salesperson. You don't have to have a lot of time, and you don't have to be a genius. Clearly, because I'm doing it. And you guys will figure that out. 9:03, let's get it on, like Barry White says. All right. So basically, let me tell you a little bit about myself, and I'll show you a little PowerPoint, and we'll get right into this. I grew up in a small town called Bowie, Texas. I live in a small town called Crum, Texas right now, and it's out in the country. I'm a country boy, thick and through. We go hunting and stuff. A lot of you people don't know nothing about that, but I grew up in a small community, working hard alongside my dad, working with my hands, manual labor type jobs. I got in the telecom industry, and I'm just going to show you. Like I said, guys, I'm not selling you anything. I'm just going to tell you what we do and how we do it, and just want to give you some background, understand how we got here. But I went into the telecom industry, started from the bottom. Now I'm here. That's what I say. I started in the shipping warehouse in the telecom industry and started working my way up the corporate ladder. I went into the sales department. I went into the marketing department. And I finally landed a huge contract. I was salary plus commission. So, I got a small salary, and then I got commission on, any new accounts that I'd created for this telecom company. And I worked really hard for 1 year chasing a huge account. While I was chasing the huge account, I wasn't getting all these other small accounts, and these other small accounts went down, and me and my wife lived on credit cards for a year while I was chasing the dream, chasing that big, huge account, so to speak. So we lived on credit cards, blah, 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 blah. I landed this account with a company called Time Warner Telecom. It's not Time Warner Cable. It's a division of. And it was the first purchase order that came across the fax machine was for about $500,000. My commission on that, I was going to pay all the credit cards off that we've been living on. Because it was going to be a lot. I was called into the corporate office. They said, "Congratulations, Timothy, for pulling this account. You are the man. We're excited for you. But, we're going to take this account on as a company and put you back out in the field because this account's going to take up too much of your time. So we're going to take it as a company, and, here's a little raise. Thank you so much." And I went, "Well, what about the commissions on the account?" "Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're not going to get that." And as you can imagine, I was upset. I talked to a few of my friends, and they said, "Welcome to corporate America. You're just not gonna. You're not gonna make more than the owner's son. The owner's son was the president, and with the commissions that I would have made on that, he's like, you're just not gonna get ahead of the guy above you in corporate America. That is a pyramid scheme. All right, that is what it is. You have a CEO, you have his little executives, you have all their people, you got supervisors, managers, and you got the guy sweeping the floor. Somebody pays somebody money, and everybody gets a little piece, and you can't make any more than the guy over you. Welcome to corporate America." So I was out. I went into construction work. The construction industry died. I'm going to go really fast, guys, but it just was it was a spiral down. We lost everything we had. My wife and kids, we were sleeping in an extra bedroom at somebody else's house. We were homeless. My kids were sleeping on pallets of the floor for about a year and a half. I was working hard with my hands, wasn't getting anywhere, and I started seeking opportunities. I don't have a college education. I barely got out of high school. I started trying to find other ways. While my friends were fishing, hunting, playing at the lake, I was on the phone every night talking to different companies, looking for different opportunities, finding stuff online to do. I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed, and that is why I've succeeded. The key to succeeding is trying, not being afraid to try, not being afraid to fail. So what happened for me is I found this company that didn't have a voice, that really had no presence in the United States, but they had a lot of scientific backing. They had a lot of proof. They had third-party credible studies done, and they would allow me to connect the consumer to them if I could find them business and pay me a percentage. So guys, that's what I started doing 3 years ago. I'm going to get into it really fast now, and we will wind down pretty quick. Hopefully, if I can. I'm not really great at technology either, so if I don't screw this up, it'll be amazing. Oh, and stick around to the end. If your friend puts you on, if you have a friend that you're doing a favor and watching this tonight, we're doing this big contest. So if you have a friend that puts you on here and to do this contest, stick around to the end so that your friend can get the credit for having you here. It would be huge for the person that put them on. I promise you that. But I'll give you the details on how you can help your friend out tonight, right when we wind down here. So let's see, webinar. All right. Hopefully you guys are seeing a PowerPoint presentation at this point. All right. So basically, let me tell you a little bit about myself, and I'll show you a little PowerPoint, and we'll get right into this. I grew up in a small town called Bowie, Texas. I live in a small town called Crum, Texas, right now, and it's out in the country. I'm a country boy, thick and through. We we go hunting and stuff. A lot of you people don't know nothing about that, but I grew up in a small community, working hard alongside my dad, working with my hands, manual labor type jobs. I got in the telecom industry, and I'm just going to show you. I'm just, like I said, guys, I'm not selling you anything. I'm just going to tell you what we do and how we do it, and just want to give you some background, understand how we got here. But I went into the telecom industry, started from the bottom. Now I'm here. That's what I say. I started in the shipping warehouse in the telecom industry and started working my way up the corporate ladder. I went into the sales department. I went into the marketing department. And I finally landed a huge contract. I was salary plus commission. So, I got a small salary, and then I got commission on, any new accounts that I'd created for this telecom company. And I worked really hard for 1 year chasing a huge account. While I was chasing the huge account, I wasn't getting all these other small accounts, and these other small accounts went down, and me and my wife lived on credit cards for a year while I was chasing the dream, chasing that big, huge account, so to speak. So we lived on credit cards, blah, 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 blah. I landed this account with a company called Time Warner Telecom. It's not Time Warner Cable. It's a division of. And it was the first purchase order that came across the fax machine was for about $500,000. My commission on that, I was going to pay all the credit cards off that we've been living on and buy a swimming pool because it was going to be a lot. I was called into the corporate office. They said, "Congratulations, Timothy, for pulling this account. You are the man. We're excited for you. But, we're going to take this account on as a company and put you back out in the field because this account's going to take up too much of your time. So we're going to take it as a company, and, here's a little raise. Thank you so much." And I went, "Well, what about the commissions on the account?" "Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're not going to get that." And as you can imagine, I was upset. I talked to a few of my friends, and they said, "Welcome to corporate America. You're just not going to – you're not going to make more than the owner's son." The owner's son was the president, and with the commissions that I would have made on that, he's like, you're just not going to get ahead of the guy above you in corporate America. That is a pyramid scheme. All right, that is what it is. You have a CEO, you have his little executives, you have all their people, you got supervisors, managers, and you got the guy sweeping the floor. Somebody pays somebody money, and everybody gets a little piece, and you can't make any more than the guy over you. Welcome to corporate America. So I was out. I went into construction work. The construction industry died. I'm going to go really fast, guys, but it was a spiral down. We lost everything we had. My wife and kids, we were sleeping in an extra bedroom at somebody else's house. We were homeless. My kids were sleeping on pallets of the floor for about a year and a half. I was working hard with my hands, wasn't getting anywhere, and I started seeking opportunities. I don't have a college education. I barely got out of high school. I started trying to find other ways. While my friends were fishing, hunting, playing at the lake, I was on the phone every night talking to different companies, looking for different opportunities, finding stuff online to do. I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed, and that is why I've succeeded. The key to succeeding is trying, not being afraid to try, not being afraid to fail. So what happened for me is I found this company that didn't have a voice, that really had no presence in the United States, but they had a lot of scientific backing. They had a lot of proof. They had third-party credible studies done, and they would allow me to connect the consumer to them if I could find them business and pay me a percentage. So guys, that's what I started doing 3 years ago. I'm going to get into it really fast now, and we will wind down pretty quick. Hopefully, if I can. I'm not really great at technology either, so if I don't screw this up, it'll be amazing. Oh, and stick around to the end. If your friend puts you on, if you have a friend that you're doing a favor and watching this tonight, we're doing this big contest. So if you have a friend that puts you on here and to do this contest, stick around to the end so that your friend can get the credit for having you here. It would be huge for the person that put them on. I promise you that. But I'll give you the details on how you can help your friend out tonight, right when we wind down here. So let's see, webinar. All right. Hopefully you guys are seeing a PowerPoint presentation at this point. A little bit about myself now. 3 years later, I've had a lot of success online, building a business, doing marketing online. I've learned a lot. Like I said, I was seeking out opportunities, learning a lot of different things. I travel around the world. I teach and train groups of 5,000 to 6,000 people. I'll be on stages all across the United States teaching people. I also do this in homes. I do it one-on-one. I really do it, all over the place. And I do it online tonight, doing it online. I've made a lot of money doing this. We make a strong multiple six-figure income, and that's a lot for a guy with no, background, no kind of college education. Here's what happened to me, and here's why I'm still doing it. I had, when I first got started, I had a single mom who was working 2 jobs, and I was very successful in this. And she came up to me and she said, Tim, and she knew me. She says, Tim, I've seen the change. I've seen, you know, you going from broke to making it really well. And what are you doing? And I started explaining to her what I was doing. And she said, can I do this? And I said, sure. Let me show you the system I've created and the system I've developed. And she said, all right. And she got started. Well, she got started and she came back to me 6-7 weeks later and gave me a big hug, told me that she was able to walk away from one of those second jobs and that she was making about $1,000 a month running the system. And she said something that changed my life. She said, thank you. And I was like, wow, I helped this lady, like not just with the products, but I actually helped her. My mom and dad, my mom and dad are great people. We are blue collar Americans. And my dad used to work a ton of hours, worked really hard manual labor. They live out in Ratliff City, Oklahoma. And I was able to show my mom and dad how to do this. I was able to teach my mom and dad how to do this online. My mom didn't know how to send an email. I had to help her set up her first Hotmail account. And so, but now today, actually on the 1st, me and my family, we're going on a multiple, 2 or 3 week vacation with my mom and dad. My dad has not had to go to work and work a real job in about 1.5 years because I've taught him the system. And I've become addicted to helping people, to showing people how. It is my passion. It's a life worth living, and that's what I want to show you guys tonight. But understand this. This is where I started. According to a recent CNN survey, says 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That was me. They don't have a savings account. They don't have a bank account, and I believe that I can help them. Now listen, here's some facts that you need to know. Americans spent $98 billion last year on caffeine products. That is a fact. Dr. Pepper, coffee, Starbucks, you name it, Mountain Dew, Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, you name it, $98 billion. They spent $12 billion on meal replacements, $37 billion on supplements, and $64 billion on weight loss products. Now, here's the thing, and I want you to catch 96% of Facebook users are already using these types of products. Pretty much everybody, all right? Everybody you know is already using these types of products. So how can we get our hand in the middle? How can we do some marketing online and get paid? Guys, that's what I'm going to show you. Welcome to a company called Limu. This is the manufacturer that I found. This is where you think, oh, he's trying to sell me. Guys, I'm not. If you don't want to do this, I don't care. It doesn't change anything for me. I'm just being honest with you. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like me. That's cool. But this is a legitimate company that has one heck of a product that people are getting real results on. Let me tell you a little bit about what they have. They have a patent and an extraction right to a super nutrient called fucoidan. Now this is it right here. Whoops. This is fucoidan right here. You see the word I just highlighted, and you can go do your research when this is over. You might want to jot that down and go Google it. You will be blown away. Here's what you're going to find. And that's what this orange bottle is right here, this gold bottle. We call it liquid gold. What they do is they extract a nutrient that grows out of the South Pacific Ocean off the islands of Tonga, and they pull out this nutrient. It's packed full of over 70 different vitamins and minerals. It's all natural, it's good for you, and it's wonderful for the body. It's an all-natural anti-inflammatory. Now here's what you'll find. It's so powerful, and here's how our company came upon it. There was another company called Dynamic Solutions that was owned by a company called DTS. Now, DTS also owns GNC stores across the world. They're a huge company. And they've had the scientists that spent 15 years figuring out how to extract this super nutrient right here that the world's going nuts over. It took them 15 years to figure out how to extract it without hurting the nutrient itself, extracting it in what they call a cold process. Now, this is background, okay? This is not where we are today, but this company initially owned the rights. Now, they were having such great results that people were actually claiming that it was helping them cure their cancer. They actually had people using the product saying it was helping them with their cancer, and not just helping them, but actually curing it. So guess what happened? Word got out about this super nutrient, word got out about this product, and the FDA showed up. And if anybody knows what the FDA is all about, here's my opinion. Here's what the FDA will approve. They will approve Coca-Cola. They will approve McDonald's French fries and another hamburger. Now, listen, I'm not a biologist, and I don't know all about this stuff, but here's what I know happens. When you eat that hamburger and those French fries, and that Coca-Cola and that Starbucks drink and that Mountain Dew or whatever, it goes straight into your body. Your body breaks it down and turns it into sugar. Sugar causes inflammation in your body, and it causes all kinds of health problems. You track back pretty much every health issue in our Western culture, and it's a result of inflammation. So here's what the FDA will do. They will approve all this food that you can eat that's killing you, and then they'll approve all these prescriptions that you're going to need for all the inflammation in your body. So here's how powerful this product is. You go do your research. If you really dig down deep, you'll find that the FDA showed up and shut down this supplement company when it first got started. Now, some people go, well, that's a slant against the company if the FDA shut it down. I went, no, it's not. You go find a supplement company, and it wasn't because it was hurting anybody. There was no claims that it was hurting anybody. It was all what they claimed to be unsubstantiated claims. I don't even know what that word means, but that's what the article says. So my point is, guys, that's how powerful it is. So what happened is a guy named Gary Racer showed up, the owner and CEO of Limu, and he said, whoa, 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 this product does what? And he started looking at all the research, and he went to the FDA. He bought the rights. He bought the patent. He bought the extraction rights to Limu itself, and then he promised them we'll never make a health claim, and he put it into a variety of different products that the world is already using anyway. So let me explain what we have now. We have this super nutrient right here. This company right now, Limu, was established in 2004, debt-free and profitable since day one, and there has not been one issue. So you don't have to worry, well, are they going to get in trouble, or is the FDA going to cause problems? No, they're not, because we do not make health claims. Here's what I will tell you. Put this product right here in this gold bottle in your body and watch what it does for you. That's all I can legally say right here. But I can tell you that my mom is off 3 different prescription medications, but I just legally can't tell you what. And I hope you understand. Okay, but here's what the company did. They took this product right here that's really good for you, and they put it in a weight loss product called Burn. Now, Burn just won this year's Consumer's Choice Award for Best New Product on the Market. It's a weight loss product. It has 20 grams of protein in this little can right here, a can the size of a Red Bull, 20 grams of protein, 100 milligrams of caffeine. It has an all-natural fat burner. It has 7 grams of soluble fiber and an appetite suppressant in it, all in one. So as you can imagine, you put all that in your body, yeah, it's going to burn. So they put it in a weight loss. Remember what I told you. The weight loss industry did $64 billion last year. Now, they also put it in a caffeine replacement. You see this black can right here? That replaces coffee, Mountain Dew, stuff like that, Dr. Peppers. It'll give you the caffeine that the consumer wants, but without it's all natural, it's organic, it's actually good for you. And every one of these products has this vitamin and nutritional supplement inside of it. So the caffeine replacement actually has all these vitamins and nutrients in it. So while people take their caffeine in the morning or whenever they have it throughout the day, they're actually getting all these vitamins. All right, so that's a pretty big market right there. You saw $98 billion last year. They also put it in an all-natural healthy energy drink. So parents that have kids that are drinking Monster, Rockstar, Red Bulls, adults that are hammering one Red Bull after another, now there's an all-natural healthy version. And while you're drinking your energy drink, you're actually getting healthy drinking this super nutrient. Now, guys, you can, like I said, don't take my word for it. You don't know me. I don't expect you to trust me. Maybe trust the person that puts you on this webinar. But go do your own research. Google this word right here, Fucoidin. You will be blown away. You'll see that all the facts are there. And just trust me for right now. Give me the benefit of a doubt that it's real. They also put it in a meal replacement. Now, like I said, 96% of people on Facebook are already using these types of products. So what we do is we simply connect the people who are buying to Limu, the company itself. We do not distribute the product. We make the connection, and we get credit for that connection. So when I first got started, I went to a job site and some guys started drinking this all-natural healthy energy drink, and they said, Tim, can I buy some from you? I said, no, you can't buy it from me. You can go onto a website and order it and give it my number, or I actually have my own website that's a direct portal to the company. So I sent them to my website that's a direct portal to the company. They placed their order for it. This was 3 years ago. A lot of those people are still ordering today. So what does that mean? That means I'm continuing to get paid on it. 3 years have gone by. I don't work with those guys anymore. I don't see those guys anymore. But they're still ordering the product because they loved it. If you know anybody that does construction, you know, they have joint pains, they have muscle soreness. So even by taking this energy drink, you're also getting this natural anti-inflammatory in your body. So our job here is to find people that buy the products and people that will promote the products. The goal is to create a passive residual income that I can pass down to my family to teach those who are interested how to do the same thing. That's one thing that's unique about this. You can actually pass this down. You can build it up over time, and then pass it down to your family should something happen to you. The income keeps coming in as long as the orders are happening. There is no sign up fee with Limu. There's no fee. Here's the fee. You got to sign up and then you got to buy all this and then you got to pay for your website and all this stuff. None of that crap. And if you don't like the way I talk, well, I'm sorry. I'm just real. Like I'm not trying to sell you tonight. I'm just saying we've all seen the stuff where they want you to buy it, stock it in your house. It's $100 to sign up and then you got to buy the products and then you got to go sell it to people. Who has time for that? Sorry, I had to get a drink. So this is the goal. And what we teach you how to do is use Facebook to find the people. And not by posting it on your private Facebook wall, not by bugging all your friends, not by taking pictures of you drinking the drink and kissing it and posting it on your Facebook wall, not by, like, hey, I've lost 10 pounds, come drink another shake. I think we've all seen enough of that. And if you go, well, I would love to do that, and you like to do that, then great. But I'm going to tell you, like, if you're my friend, it's annoying. And once again, you might not like me, but I'm just being honest with you guys. Here's what you got to realize. Facebook is the largest community in the world. Over 171 million active users every single day. 96% of them are already using these type of products, but they haven't heard about this company yet. What does that mean? It means it's a huge opportunity for people like me and you who want to get involved. What we will teach you how to do 30, 45 minutes a day is running our system. You do not sell it to them. You do not convince them. All you do is use your influence to introduce the information to them. We actually write the script for you. We actually show you how to do it in a way that's not salesy, in a way that's not enticing, and you can literally do it from your cell phone. You will have a website. When these people come on and they want to order, they'll go to your website. We funnel them to your website for you. They place an order. The company will drop ship it to their house, and Limu, the company, pays out every single week. So literally, whatever is bought this week pays out next week. It's that simple. It's that cut and dry. I'm going to skip that because we're running out of time. I've already told you, we help a lot of people do this, guys. This is my mom down here. She drove a used minivan, for most of my life. There was 5 kids, and you can go you go hit me up on Facebook. You'll see my family. We're a normal family. I don't know about that, but we're average, I guess. But we grew up in a used minivan. One of the things that this company does is once your store moves enough volume, they actually pay for you to drive a BMW, paid for by your choice. You see, all you got to do is put their little logo down the side, and they'll send you $600 a month, every single month, for you to drive a car with their logo on it. All you got to do is get enough volume rolling through your store. I did it in about a month. I was still working full-time on my job. I was living with my mother and father-in-law. And think about people that you know right now. Think about people you know right now that are looking for a real opportunity and a real way to generate extra income, but they don't want to take time away from their family. They don't want to go clock in somewhere else. You could be a blessing to somebody's life. You could learn this system yourself and start having success. And then join me and teach other people how to do it. Help people really create an extra income and help people get healthy. Join a group of people that love each other, that care about each other. And I'm sorry if that word freaks you out, but I love people. I like helping. I'm a real guy, and I'm not wearing a suit and tie. I'm in my office tonight, and if you want to call me when it's done and have a conversation, we can. We're just real people doing this. So let me talk to you about the system. It's pretty simple. Now, we have professional copywriters. You see, company hires copywriters, people to get their message out there. You see, you can have the greatest product in the world, but if you can't get it to the market, then it doesn't matter. I tell people all the time like this. I'm a snow cone fan. If you go friend me real quick on Facebook, you'll see I was at a birthday party for my son and my daughter today at a water park, and I took a picture with my favorite snow cone. I love snow cones, but if you had the best snow cone stand in the world and you put it out in the middle of a field away from town, you probably wouldn't make much money. Where would you want to put the snow cone stand with the greatest snow cones in the world? You would want to put it on the street with the most traffic. You would want to put it out there with the most traffic where the most people are. And a lot of people feel like, well, I live in a small town, but I live over here and there's not a lot of people. You don't need to do this person to person. We'll teach you how to do it using Facebook. And Facebook is the busiest intersection in the world. It's the largest community in the world. And 96% of them, all of them, are already using these types of products, but they don't have the super nutrient in it. And you don't need all of them to create a big income. Guys, I make a multiple 6-figure income, and I promise you I haven't even got close to scratching the surface. And I'll teach you how to do it. Here's our system. We teach you how to say it. We teach you how to put the message out there. Using our messaging system, you will connect with people on Facebook and invite them to look at what we're doing. When they go, sure, let me look at it. Sure, what is it? You don't answer them. You don't answer their questions. You just add them to a private Facebook group where we do all the answering for their questions. You just say, listen, I'm going to plug you into a private Facebook group. They'll answer all their questions for you. They'll tell you about the products. They'll tell you about how it works. And when they go, hey, this is great, I want to use it, we direct them back to your website. They'll place it. We never once has anybody placed an order on the wrong website. We have a system to make sure they get back to you. Anybody that you plug into the group, we see that you plug them in. You plug them into the private Facebook group. We do all the selling. Literally, an 18-year-old kid with no experience could reach out to a high school coach and say, hey, coach, I've started something on the side, and I would like you to check out what I'm doing. It's an online business. Would you take a look at it? And the coach say, sure, I'll take a look at it. And that 18-year-old kid can say, perfect, let me put you in a private Facebook group where they're teaching people how to do it. He plugs them into the private Facebook group, and we show them.
You may be wondering, well, how can Limu help me? Well, I would like you to watch this video that Amy made. I think it might answer that question.
Hey everyone, this is Amy Weathered, and I'm going to share something with you today that we're very excited about that is within our company, and I'm very excited about personally. So if you don't know just a little bit about me, my name's Amy. I have 2 kids. I have a 20-year-old daughter in college, and I have an 8-year-old son. So my husband runs his own excavation company out of our home, and we're very, very busy. But we were also very, very stretched to a point that finances were a real struggle for us about 3.5 years ago. So I got involved with a company that does viral marketing, and we've had some very good success with it. And so I want to just kind of share that with you really quickly. We normally do webinars every night of the week that last about 25-30 minutes. But I'm going to do a really short, maybe 8 to 10 minute video right here and give you the meat of it so that you can have time to actually watch it. But our company is a name called Limu, and we have several different products, not a whole bunch, but we have, like, for example, we have an energy drink. It's a healthy energy drink. You know, and people are drinking these left and right, Red Bulls, Monsters, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not here to sell you this, but just stay with me. And then we have a drink called Burn. And when you come in, this is you, okay? Limu makes a post on Facebook. All right. Limu makes a post on Facebook, and every week they give away something. They give away a $500 Best Buy card, $500 Visa card, a free cruise, a free iPad. Who doesn't love free, right? Free is the 3rd most recognized word in the English language because everybody loves free. So Limu every week just gives that away, okay? So you take that post and you share it to your Facebook. Who can't do that? It's so simple. So you share it to your Facebook, and let's say that 50 of your friends. I mean, I know you got a lot more friends than that. Average Facebook person has, you know, between like 500 and 800. So I know you have more than 50, but let's just do let's do the minimum side of this just to see how this plays out, and so I can explain it. So you share this post that Facebook made for whatever it was that was free. It's just a free giveaway. And the funny thing is that I used to see these things all the time, especially when they first started doing it, and I thought, oh yeah, right, they don't really give that away. They're just wanting you to click on their stuff. No, it's real. Limu's going to give away a free something every week. So 50 of your friends share it, and then 50 of their friends share it, because everybody loves free. So that ends up being about 2,500 people that have shared this free post. And then let's just play it out again. 50 of their friends share it. So now you're looking at about 125,000 people that have shared this free post. All right? Here's where it gets fun. Limu, once they click to like it and to share it, that free post, Limu then has all their data. All their data goes to Limu, and that's what it's about. It's about the data collection. That's all we are. That's all we have to do. Limu then sees, okay, this person just Googled Or this person even took a picture. This person took a picture with a Red Bull. So let's send them a little bit about our Blue Frog energy drink that's healthy. Or this person was just Googling Weight Watchers or new diets or best diets. Let's send them a picture of our burn and tell them a little bit about it. See, they're already looking for it. So Limu targets those people because they've collected their data. They already know what they're looking for. And then when these people, let's say 125,000 people are looking at this, and only, what if 50% of them buy something? Or what if 20%? What if just 10%? I mean, I'm going the bare minimum here. You know what? Let's say 1%. 1% after you've shared and it's been shared again, decide, oh, Limu just sent me that. I think I'll buy now. I think I'll buy that healthy energy drink because I'm already drinking healthy energy drinks. I might as well not kill myself while I'm doing it. So if just 1% decides to buy now after what Limu's targeted them with, you're looking at about 1,250 people. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. And then if we take the minimum order, okay, if we take the minimum order of a case of Blue Frog or Burn, you're looking at about $50. Okay, let's just say that's the minimum order that they do. So $50 times 1,250 people comes out to about $62,500 in product orders. You're looking well over a 5-figure income that month for that much orders, because you make 20%. You make 20% off of all that. All right. It's not college calculus or anything like that. It's 5th grade math. So you can do the math there. If you make 20% off of all those orders, that's one way to make money. The second way to make money is people that decide that they want to do this too with you. They want to be promoters as well. And so if I go out here and I get A, B, C, let's say I get all these people to come in with me and they start running this system. If it comes up this way, direct from my share, I make 20%, you make 20% if it's direct from your share. If it comes from this way, we make 5%. So you can have money coming up and money coming this way. So it's a no-brainer. It's just a flat-out no-brainer. A very, very minimal cost to get started. Probably about the amount I would spend at Walmart every week on groceries. It's insane. So I wanted to share that with you so that you could have a few minutes here. But can you do this? Can you share a Facebook post? Because I'm telling you, the average person's on Facebook 40 minutes a day. They're already on there. Why not make a little bit of money at night when you lay down in bed and are just doing your final Facebook check? I know y'all do it. Why not make a little bit of money doing that? And if you have time, do you have 10 or 15 minutes a day to like and share whatever Limu does? And you're not out running and selling to your family and friends. You're posting something free that Limu is going to collect data on. And then all these people who are not, you don't even know who they are by the time it gets shared, are going to purchase, and Limu traces that share back up to you, and you make the money. So get with the person who ever sent you this video, who invited you to take a look. Ask them what it takes to get started, because like I said, this is going to be huge. We are the market dominator in this, what we are doing here with Limu. And we will be other companies will stop and say, what is that company doing? We need to do whatever they're doing because they're skyrocketing. And that's what we'll do. So thanks for taking a look, and we'll see you guys later.
Please watch this video to understand or learn a little bit more about the Limu products.
Health is the foundation of happiness, and from the beginning, Limu has been dedicated to providing happy and healthy lifestyles, delivering superior nutritional products directly to customers to help people across the globe thrive. At the core of all of Limu's products is fucoidan, a super nutrient extracted from brown seaweed found in the pristine waters of Tonga. Tongan natives have known for centuries what over 1,300 independent third-party scientific studies have shown. Fucoidan has life-sustaining and immune-supporting properties. We're not just the Limu category creators, we're the unquestioned market dominators. The flagship of our Limu product family is Limu Original, a delicious and refreshing mix of mango, papaya, apple, and pear, blended with our proprietary seaweed extract. Bursting with essential vitamins and nutrients, Limu Original is the best-selling fucoidan-rich nutritional supplement in the world. Consider 2 to 4 ounces of this superior liquid nutrition your daily wellness insurance. To enhance your daily vigor, check out Blue Frog and Blue Frog 2, the most wildly healthy energy drinks on the planet. Loaded with B vitamins and a host of naturally power-packed fruits, our Limu energy drinks contain no artificial flavors or colors and combine the power of fucoidan with the natural caffeine to keep you sharp, alert, and focused with sustained feel-good energy without the crash. An active and healthy lifestyle requires the right fuel, and Limu Lean products offer exactly that. Containing 5 of the highest grade proteins on the market, our Dutch chocolate and creamy vanilla meal replacement shakes help you achieve your weight loss and fitness goals while satisfying your body and your taste buds. To fight snack cravings between meals, there's Limu Lean Burn, an appetite controller and weight loss accelerator, complete with 13 essential vitamins, 7 grams of soluble fiber, and 20 grams of premium protein to enhance your body's burn potential. Limu Lean products are a complete solution for healthy weight management and fitness recovery. So whether you're starting from scratch or looking to enhance your health regimen, you'll reach that peak physique in no time. Improve your overall health and jumpstart your life with the complete line of fucoidan-rich products that can only be found at Limu.
Hey, you're still here. Well, that tells me one or more things. You either, number 1, fell asleep during this presentation. Now, falling asleep during this presentation could be the result of many different factors, and those could include, but are not limited to, you may have not gotten enough sleep last night, and if that's the case, there have been numerous testimonies of people drinking 2 ounces of Limu Original twice a day, and that being a possible cause of experiencing a better, more restful sleep. And or number 2, you are interested in making more money than you currently earn. As is the case in any other way of creating income, results vary, and there are no guarantees when it comes to financial ventures. But the fact is, there are multiple people that have made the small investment in themselves by purchasing a Limu Fast Track pack, and several of those people have followed and are following the Limu system and are enjoying 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, and even 7-figure incomes. And or number 3, you are interested interested in finding out more about one or more of the Limu products to see if they can benefit you in some way. Now, whatever the reason, you are still here. And we have come to the end of this presentation. I would really appreciate it if you would comment below this post, letting me know that you watched the full presentation by